Good morning. I'm Donna Stoller with today's Black History Month recognition. In 1967, Mildred Loving and her husband Richard successfully defeated Virginia's ban on interracial marriage through a Supreme Court ruling. Mildred was born in 1939 in Central Point, Virginia. When she married her white husband Richard Loving in 1958, the couple violated Virginia's Racial Integrity Act. The couple was ordered to leave the state and not return together for 25 years. The Lovings followed orders, but Mildred eventually got fed up and contacted the American Civil Liberties Union. Following the case, Loving versus Virginia, the Supreme Court struck down the Virginia law in 1967, also ending the remaining ban on interracial marriages in other states. The Lovings then lived as a legal married couple in Virginia until Richard's death in 1975. A film was made about their story in 2016 called Loving.
Hey Stratford, it's Wednesday, February 10th, 2021. Here's what's coming up today.
If you're participating in this year's Miss Excalibur pageant, some important information that you need to know about. Plus, we take a look at how some relationships and dating has been affected by the coronavirus pandemic. And we get you caught up in the latest happening in Stratford sports. And I'm Vikia Gutman, and you're watching Stratford's Daily News Show, Real TV.
Thanks for tuning into Real TV. I'm Mariah Roque. A blessing box has been set up on our campus. The box is a miniature food pantry stored with canned and boxed food items. The purpose is to let anyone who needs a food item to be able to take from the box. You can take what you need and leave what you can. It's located at the front of the school by the bus entrance. If you'd like to donate to the box, please bring canned or boxed non-perishable items and basic toiletry items.
Congratulations to our Stratford Band program. They've had a record-breaking season of auditions. 51 students made Regent and all-state bands. This year has been very hard on the students and directors, especially since they are unable to have marching season. However, to have these results shows that they are able to persevere. If you signed up to participate in the Miss Excalibur pageant, there will be a mandatory meeting today. That's in the cafeteria immediately after school. Masks are required and social distancing guidelines will be followed. The pageant takes place in just over 3 weeks on March 6th.
We are coming upon almost a year of being in a worldwide pandemic. It's certainly affected many aspects of our life, but how has the pandemic affected relationships and dating? Reporter Ella Martinez explores the topic.
Valentine's Day is a time when many of us are with loved ones celebrating relationships. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, 2021 may look a little different. Many people are still making plans for the special holiday while trying to keep each other safe.
My boyfriend is coming to visit me, and usually we'd just sit at home, but we'll probably go to lunch, but we'll just be very careful and cautious of COVID rules, obviously.
Throughout an entire year, most people can say that they created a lot of new relationships and bonds. But the 2020 pandemic changed that, making it hard to form new relationships and communicate with others.
So overall, I don't really create many new relationships since this whole COVID thing has happened, but when I am around other people, I have to be more cautious of all of the rules that we have to follow in social distancing.
For those who are in a relationship, a lot of aspects can change that could cause difficulties between individuals. If one member of the relationship gets COVID, the entire relationship can become consumed with new rules.
I feel like you have to be more careful, and you don't get to see each other as much, and if one of them does get sick or diagnosed with COVID, then they have to go the quarantine days, and you obviously don't get to see each other as much.
Dating and relationships are already difficult enough, and now COVID has brought on an entire new set of challenges. Couples are now faced with difficult decisions on the daily and are forced to battle harsh disadvantages, such as managing safety and distance. Many people feel that the hardest times are those of separation. Valentine's Day 2021 may not be exactly what most of us thought it would be, but through lots of communication and persistence, the holiday of love can still be spent with your favorite people. Reporting for Real TV, I'm Ella Martinez.
Both of our basketball teams took tough region losses last Friday against our crosstown rival, the Goose Creek Gators. The Knights have an opportunity to get back into the win column as Wando comes to town. All the action starts at 6. The first of our spring sports to kick off action will be our boys soccer team as they travel to Bishop, England tomorrow for a scrimmage. The match starts at 6 and it will be varsity only. If you would like to try out for the JV girls soccer team, tryouts begin today right after school. You must have all required paperwork on file to attend. History was made this weekend in Super Bowl 55 between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. After winning 3 playoff games on the road, Tampa Bay was making history before kickoff for simply playing a Super Bowl inside its own stadium. Tampa Bay's leader, Tom Brady, made history by playing in his 10th Super Bowl game, a run that started back in 2002 when the Patriots beat the Rams, who are known as the greatest show on turf. In Brady's previous 9 Super Bowls, he's never scored a first-quarter touchdown, until Sunday night when Brady found his old friend Rob Gronkowski for an 8-yard touchdown score. Here's some more history. Brady and Gronk have hooked up for 13 touchdowns in the playoffs, breaking Jerry Rice and Joe Montana's record. And just for good measure, they added another hookup in the second quarter to make the score 14-3. Brady and the Bucs never looked back. Brady threw a 3rd touchdown pass to Antonio Brown with just 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Brady finished the game with 201 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Everything we dealt with all year. We had a rough month in November, but BA had all the confidence in us. The team had a lot of confidence. We came together at the right time. I think we knew this was going to happen tonight, didn't we? I'm not putting any, making any comparisons. Being down here and experiencing it with this group of guys is every year is amazing. And this team is world champions forever. You can't take it away from us.
On the flip side, it was a rough night for the defending champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, and their young star quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes was pressured 29 times in this game, which is the most pressure a quarterback has faced all season. Stat trackers say Mahomes ran 497 yards to try to avoid the Tampa Bay pass rush, and that pass rush forced Mahomes to throw 2 interceptions. Kansas City failed to find the end zone and lost Super Bowl 55 by a score of 31-9.
I mean, obviously I didn't play the way I wanted to play, but I mean, what else can you say? All you can do is leave everything you have on the field, and I feel like the guys did that. They were the better team today. They beat us pretty good. The worst I think I've been beaten in a long time. But I'm proud of the guys now. They fought till the very end of the game.
For Mahomes, it was the second postseason loss. Both losses have come against Tom Brady. As for Tom Brady's legacy, he now has 7 Super Bowl championships. That's more championships than both the Steelers and Patriots, who have 6 championships in their franchises' histories. That's all for sports. Have a great day.
For seniors, Spring Scholarship Day will take place on March 2nd. Students interested in getting help with scholarships with our school counseling staff should sign up on the Google form in the 12th grade counseling Google Classroom. This event is open to students of all learning pathways.
Thanks, Ben. That's it for today's edition of Real TV. Have a great day.